1, 2, 3, go!
Good morning, fellow inner peeps. I am Scarabic and you're watching Scarabic Gaming. Welcome to State of Decay. I'm playing this game because on the 22nd of May 2018, the sequel is coming out. And State of Decay is an amazing zombie game. It's very, it's very unique. It's the first zombie survival game that actually feels like a zombie survival game. It utilizes the community, and you have to go and scavenge for food and for building supplies and other settlers and stuff like that. And it's also a game that has permadeath, and that is something that really does make the game a bit more, this game to me feels like The Walking Dead. And I wanted to share it with you guys because the sequel is coming out and I will be making videos on that too. So let's start a new game and I'll show you guys what this game's about. Alright. Loading. So far this game is about loading. No, I really like that symbol with the eagle, the tomahawk and the shotgun. It's really cool. It looks like a skull. It's very, I don't know, I like these little artistic touches that they put into video games. It makes my day. Actually, that would be a really cool tattoo. If the second game is good enough, I might actually get that as a tattoo. I'm not going to tattoo it to my face or anything, but it's cool. I'm actually thinking about getting a whole bunch of tattoos. I'm thinking about, like, on my left arm getting all movie stuff, and then on my right arm getting gaming stuff. Hang on. Oh,
Hold on,
and we're in. I've forgotten how to play this game. There is a way that you can kill the downed ones, like he just did. But I'm not actually sure how to do it yet.
One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
What the hell, man? We're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
The game looks very nice. This is just one of the 3 play modes because I got the Year 1 Survival Edition. And it's a very, very unique and creative game. But it's very, very beautiful. And it doesn't actually take up much space on your hard drive either. It's only like, what, 3 or 4 gigabytes. Which is small for such an expansive game. Which is really interesting. Hang on a second. Just gonna check the controls. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh god. Now I'm going into the help menu. I miss the days of having a paperback manual. So you could just have it next to you and you could just read it and know exactly what's going on. I mean, I used to read those things back in... back when I was catching the bus home from school or from even video game stores and stuff like that. And I would understand the game insides and outsides of every game just from reading the manual. And as soon as I got home, I knew exactly what to do and knew exactly how to play the game. So I really wish they bring that back instead of everything being virtual, because that really irritates me now. I like having a paperback copy of it, you know. Hang on. Jump. Dodge, crouch, melee, interact, turbo, use item, aim, emote. Combat. Alright. Aha! Alright, so that's how to do it. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, so we start off the game as this guy, and this guy behind me follows. And you can switch characters in this game once you find a settlement and stuff, but the whole point is to scavenge for weapons, create weapons, and, you know, sort of build a colony from the ground up. Now, you can take a stealthy approach, or you can go guns blazing, but in this game, it is seriously like The Walking Dead. If you get surrounded by zombies, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. And you can't have that. You can't let that happen. You also have a stamina bar in this game as well as a health bar. Oh wow, one hit kill. Nice.
Stay low and keep quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
Yeah, but I want to kill some zombies. It's also a bit of an RPG because you can upgrade your stats. The more zombies you kill in a certain way, the better your level gets. Stats. And if I can go into the menu. Alright, so this is the map. Oh, there's a zombie nearby. You have to be careful when you access your map because you can get attacked. So this is where I need to go. And there we go. Alright, so this is my backpack. And in my backpack I have medicine and I have snack, which increases my or replenishes my stamina. And you can run out of stamina if you and your weapons will break. If you run out of stamina, it means you can't run anymore. You get exhausted faster and you can get messed up in a hurry. So see how my weapon is glowing yellow? That means that it is halfway to breaking. So I need to find a better weapon. But you can get backpacks that increase the amount that you can carry per person, that sort of thing. Through here, you've got a little bit of information with who these people are and what their skills are. So as you can see here down the bottom right, it says cardio, wits, fighting, shooting, powerhouse, leadership. And so far they're all really low, but you can unlock characters that make it a little bit more, and you can also upgrade them as time goes on. But here is the mission journal and the logs. And yeah, I'll show you more as time goes on, but right now we have to get to this spot because we need to continue on with the mission. I don't want to do a prolonged series of this just because it's a very big game and it's very unique, and everything that happens is unique, but it is still set out. I mean, it's still a video game and things happen on a time schedule and stuff like that. But hang on.
Wendell,
Open. Okay, watch this.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
what's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will?
I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first.
Yeah, I forgot about
We've
that.
got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need, and stay safe out there.
Alright, so this is technically a settlement. It doesn't stay there for long, but you can pick up some stuff. And you get points, like settlement points. I'm not actually sure what they're called. Influence. There you go. I have 0 influence, so I'm not allowed to take anything from here. Except for that. And that. Those are freebies, I guess, because I'm awesome. Alright, if I stash that, I should get nothing. I got nothing. Doesn't matter. It's best to have a backpack that is more empty than full, just because of the amount of stuff that you'll end up having to pick up and taking back to your settlements. So, I think I'm alright for now. Alright, this is more painkillers and stuff, which is fine. Yep, already got my my new bat. Melee weapon, whatever. Hello. Alright, the more influence that you have depends on what you've done for the party or the settlements or whatever. So, if you deliver some food or some supplies or something to a settlement, they'll end up giving you some influence in return. And that means you can have more followers with you, people start to respect you, and you can get better weapons and stuff like that, because every settlement has its own stash. Alright. This is what I was thinking
Gonna
before.
take a look around.
You can't... I forgot about this, the fact that you can survey an area. You climb to a tall building and you're able to check everything out. See, with these question marks, it goes bam, and there you go. Public restroom. That's a home. And you can identify all the different spots, and that's very good. It's you're being a lookout, you know, and it can help you understand what is your surrounding, what you need to like what might be a good place to search. Like a campsite, for example, right over there might have some useful supplies that you can take back to your settlement. So knowing what's going on, whether it's a gas station, a fire station, or a weapons weapons locker or something like that, you're able to sort of strategize your way around what you actually need to do in the game. Because everyone...
Guess that's all there is to see.
Yes, there is. Everyone has...
Hear that?
Their... Oh god, there's so much happening.
Guess we're not the only ones having a bad day.
I am aware of this. There's zombies everywhere. Shut up. I'm trying to talk to my peeps. Okay. So everyone has their own little things that make them happy, but the settlements themselves actually consumes a daily ration of food and stuff like that. So you really have to keep up. Hang on. So you really have to make sure that the supplies are plentiful. Food is very important. If you need to build anything, you're going to need to collect some stuff to fix that. Hang on, I'm not even Englishing properly at the moment. All right, so you can build stuff in your settlements, and you're able to do that with supplies. So you have to actually get some supplies in order to be able to do that. And if you get food, the food goes down. So every day, people in the settlement, depending on how many people and stuff like that, they consume food. And if they consume food, it means you have to keep going out and getting it. So it is very important that... Okay, where is the zombie? Die! So it's very important that you stack up on supplies and make sure you don't run out and your colony doesn't run out. There's a zombie over there trying to bark at me. But it's alright, he's not coming close.
Here they come!
Now he is. Yeah. Die. Alright. Making sure that your settlement is safe and secure is important. Making sure that you limit the amount of zombie hordes there are in the neighborhood. Taking supplies and finding new settlements and building outposts. It's all a part of the game, and it's all a part of, like, you know, zombie survival. And the reason why I say it's very much like The Walking Dead is because it is a group-based thing. And oh, hang on. Ah, it's not a bigger one. All right, never mind. You can get bigger backpacks, and that can give you more influence if you trade in your small ones.
Here they come!
Yeah. But saying that it's... Oh, there we go. Skill increase. Level fighting 2. So that's what I was saying before. You can actually do that. Well, I'm going to go there last. Actually, you know what? I'm closer. I'll just go there now. But there being at like The Walking Dead, it's because you rely on the people around you, and you can get them to go and scavenge places, do runs and stuff like that, which is very useful. But you are the person that does it. Now, this game is a single-player game, but I hear that the second game actually has multiplayer options. This game would have been awesome had it had multiplayer, and because it's such a group-based thing, and you can always have someone come with you, you'd think that there would be a bit more, you know, even an option for multiplayer. I'm not sure, but I think people on PC have actually cracked it and made it multiplayer, but don't quote me on it. It's just, this is just rumor from as far as I know. But yeah, the sequel is probably going to have multiplayer. I think that's like the main function. The main complaint that anyone had with this game is that it lacked multiplayer.
Shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching two of my best friends die?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm peachy.
I'm glad you're peachy.
Sorry I asked.
You better
So,
be.
is it this bad everywhere?
Yes.
Man, I
It's
hope
a zombie
not.
apocalypse.
We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there.
Love the idea, but we got kind of volunteered to check a couple other places for survivors first.
Just think of it as payback for the time that you volunteered us for the running of the bulls in Pamplona.
Okay then. You want to take point, or should I?
Hang on. Switch to. Alright, so now I can be her. And she's got a gun and an axe, which is going to be very, very useful. Alright. So, everyone's going to follow. And every character that you come across has a different story, a different set of skills. And actually, it's quite kind of funny. You can go in and cardio, wits, fighting, shooting, and you've got blah 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 blah. Reality show trivia. Alright, look at the bottom right hand of the screen, and you'll see reality show trivia, and he's very good at that. So they've got some really funny skills that they've put into the game just as a little quirk. But it also adds a little bit of realism to who these people are. And as I said, you can literally have permadeath. Like, if one of your characters dies, they die for good. And you can get ripped in half, and then that lowers morale, and you have to go and sort of console everyone. The people have, like, mental breakdowns in this, and you gotta take them out, kill a few zombies and stuff like that, just to ease their pain, or to let go of their anger and that sort of thing. So it's really interesting how the characters in this game communicate with each other. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So sneaking is holding the button. Okay, cool. Otherwise you just dodge. Alright. So we want to go here. Okay. So this is just the beginning of the game, but it's actually a fairly large map. And there's a town here, there's a town there, there's a town here. There's a bunch of townhouses, like farms and stuff in this area. And yeah, it's very interesting. There's also two other modes. One where you can be a you start off as a military or a policeman, I can't remember. I think it's Lifeline, and then there's... I can't remember the name of the modes. But, yeah, there's one, which is this, which is the standard State of Decay. And then there's one where you start as, like, a military person, and... or someone that's in the army or something. And then there's another one where you sort of have to work your way up. Oh god. Oh no.
Sounds like I've got company.
So you have to start as like a military person. There's another one where
Okay.
you select your character and you have to earn your way up to get better characters. And I don't know. I'm not exactly 100% certain what the different modes do, but I'm pretty sure they're different storylines. I think this one is one storyline. Then you've got the other one, which is another storyline, which is the military one. And then you've got the third one, which is sort of like a survival mode, almost. I think the difficulty just gets harder and harder the longer you play, but don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure that's the thing, though. So it's useful to know what I'm doing. Hang on a sec. So I need to zoom back in on there. And let's go to these campsites. So you can run, but it uses up your stamina, and you need stamina to fight, and you need stamina to climb and to run and to do everything. So it's really important that you keep an eye on your stamina and maybe eat a couple of snacks or something to regain the effort that you've used up. And if your character gets tired, they actually do need to sleep. So it's really important to keep an eye on that, so you keep switching between characters and leveling them up evenly. Because if your characters are tired, they are basically screwed. because they run out of stamina really quickly, and then they'll end up dying. And if they die, then everyone gets a morale downgrade, and it's just really hard to get them to do anything productive when they're all depressed. And you also you have to go and pick up their stuff. And hang on, I haven't had to do it in a while, so I think I'm talking out my ass at the moment. But I'm pretty sure when someone dies, you pick up their backpack to regain a little bit of morale. And I think there's like a ceremony or something. I'm not 100% certain on this, so don't quote me. Yeah, switch to. I want to be this guy again because he's got more room in his backpack. And we want room.
All quiet here.
Search. Alright, so you can rush the searching, like that. But that can leave you open and vulnerable, which is not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. So I just got a bigger backpack now, and I picked up some firecrackers and a gun.
Me and a couple guys from the unit came up here to do some deer hunting.
Are you in the army?
You don't miss much, do you? Anyway, we were on our way back when these psychos rushed us out of goddamn nowhere.
Okay.
What happened?
You see me?
Better deal with this first.
Oh god. Die. Oh yeah, you can shove and kick zombies as well. Oh yeah! And there's a few finishing moves that you can do, which is really cool. Very useful and very creative ways of killing zombies. I love it. I love it to bits. This game is just by far one of my favorite games when it comes to zombies. The only reason I like Dead Rising more than this is because of the sheer amount of zombies that you can kill in one go. This one is more about... I mean, there are hordes and stuff, and there's like 12 to 15 zombies or whatever you have to kill at the same time. But it's nowhere near the amount that... oh, god damn it. It's nowhere near the amount that Dead Rising has. Kill it. Alright. Is there any more? Oh, you guys protect me. I'm gonna go inside here and I can't. There we go. Okay. So you can actually bash indoors, but it makes a lot of noise and it can attract zombies. So you got to be really careful. I really do love the fact that they've added that into this game because it makes it a bit more realistic. And you actually have to be careful with what you do and what you say. Not say. Oh, what was that? Oh, whoa, hey, no. What was that? Rusty machete? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna equip that. That's awesome. Not what you say. You gotta be careful with what you do, where you establish outposts, and how long you have your followers out for, because depending on who you are, depends on the skills that you've got.
Do the math.
And it also depends on the amount of stamina and health that you have per character. It's good to have them. Oh, why did I do that?
I'm not alone
And this is just a game where you have to be really careful. I play it very cautiously. I didn't just then because I pressed the wrong button. But you have to play this game really cautiously, otherwise you can end up dead in a hurry, and
I don't have enough space
nobody wants that. So you got to be really, really, really careful. Hang on a sec. Is there a way I can switch to him? No. But I can switch to her. Now, what does she have in her inventory? You know what? I'll make some noise. It's alright. Yep. Alright, cool. And then what about this? Come on,
I'm
search.
lucky they didn't hear that.
Yep. And kill the zombie. And here's another one. And kill the zombie. So you got to be really careful in this game because you can get surrounded really quickly and it's really easy to die. And that's something you really don't want. If you end up going somewhere and doing something stupid and you're not prepared, you don't have the weaponry, and you also have to watch your ammo in this game as well because it's really hard to come by. Later on it gets a little bit easier and you can get it from your camp and stuff, depending on where you go and what you raid and all that sort of stuff. But it's very, very important that you look after the ammunition that you've got. Maintain a low level in your backpack. So right now I'm full up, and that is just a bad thing to have. So you just got to be really, really gentle and careful with how you are.
What the hell?
The zombies
I
will
thought you
kill
said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys, come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived. He's gone.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake. Shit! Get it off!
Well,
get it off! Get it off!
That's what happens.
Help me!
Now we have a member that's bit.
That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
Okay. What if I do this? Do I get... Yeah. View other items and stuff. Alright, do I get influence if I do this? I do not. So there's no point in doing that right now.
I don't have enough space for this.
Ah.
I'm already loaded down here.
What about you? Switch to. Excuse me, guys. I just need to do this quickly.
I don't have enough space for this.
Ooh. I'm aware of that. Shut up. You're a derp. You're a derp. I don't really need a petrol bomb. But ammo
I don't
can
have
come
enough
in handy.
space for this.
Shut up. I don't want firecrackers either. Alright. This is what I'm saying. Ammo can really come in handy down the line, so if you carry it and then you take it to your settlement, it's going to be a lot easier in the future. Alright, so... Escape. Yep, gotcha. Whee! So I gotta find a car. Which I'm pretty sure there's one nearby. Yep. There's a zombie behind me, but that's fine. Alright, so this is the start of the game, and this is sort of just introduces you to the type of game it actually is.
So, where are we going?
We're going
I
in
don't know.
here
I
just
guess we
because I
just
want to
head
kill
town
some
and try to
zombies. But
find somebody.
hey, buddy, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Or,
Hey,
Or...
and you're dead.
well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can raise somebody
This
on
place
that.
has nothing left.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
I don't know. I figured if he had a radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad?
Okay.
Dad, are you there?
Oh, shit.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner.
Oh, yeah, cars
Our friend
break
needs
down,
medical
too.
attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church.
Ah, that
If
was
that doesn't
dumb.
look too dicey, we'll let you in.
Oh,
The
no,
church
no,
is-
no, no, no.
Oh, man, it's a lot of crazies.
No, 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 no. Killing zombies
Looks like
because
we
I
can
have
climb
to.
up
No,
over
no,
here,
no, no,
maybe?
no, 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 no. Lots of zombies running them over. Oh, no, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Alright, well, I totally kerboinked that. Guys, let's get out and try not to be as stupid in the future. Alright, as you can see on the bottom left of the screen, the blue bar is the stamina and the red bar is my health. And that can increase and decrease with each character that you are.
Up in a church? What the hell's happening around here?
You haven't heard?
No cell reception. A little busy for that, don't you think?
Oh, wow, that was loud in my ear. Jesus.
No cell reception at the lake. Guess you could say we've been out of the loop.
All we know
Man, that was loud. I don't know if it was loud for you guys. That was very, very loud for me. Oh, I need to learn to not have my headphones on
crazy
max.
people tried to eat us.
It started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first, it was just weird stories on the news.
Yep.
Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky. Just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead. They come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Yep.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up super
Zombies!
Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of almighty frickin' God. Your guess is as good as mine.
So, wait a minute. What's the government response to all this? Haven't they sent in the National Guard or something?
The government? You don't get it. So, how'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess. It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
Nice car. Alright, I'm just being quiet during the talking bits because maybe you guys haven't seen or played this game. Played this game before, so I don't want to talk over anything that might be important or vital.
Lily, did you invite these strangers?
Good, you made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those.
God damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Yep.
Real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
Indeed.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on, I'll give you the nickel tour.
Do I have to give you a nickel? Alright, so we're gonna get the tour of the first settlement.
I
you can
spend most
change
of my
it.
time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone.
Yeah, and the radio's over there. And here is the supply locker. So, with this, what's it take? 45 caliber. Alright, these are shotgun shells. So, if you trade in your ammo, like this, you actually get influence. Earn influence by completing missions, gathering supplies, and defending your home. And then put in some backpacks. Give her the paddle. Yep, and keep that like that, and and give you some aspirin as well, and it's fine. 6. And now I can see what they've got as well. And depending on the amount of influence I have, depends on how what I'm actually capable of purchasing. So it doesn't really rely on money; it relies on
Next step's
influence.
the kitchen. Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds.
I like pork
Seriously
rinds.
though, rule number 1:
I like canned
all the
soup.
food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way.
I actually am very minimalistic. I do like canned soup and pork rinds.
Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger.
Who
But
are
my
you
dad's a
talking to?
carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad. They're out scouting for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Rest easy, son. How do you feel?
So this game is nowhere near
Somebody
perfect,
took
but
a
it
weed
is
whacker in my
goddamn
fucking
good.
neck.
We may have something here for the pain, but
The AI isn't the best,
concerned about this fever.
and
Could be a sign
your
of
friends can
infection.
become a liability, but
We'll need to get Dr. Hansen out here. I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
it's very useful to have them
Thanks,
with you
I,
because they are more useful than they are.
Do not
Then they get in the
forget to
way.
entertain strangers.
It's just kind of annoying when they decide to attack a zombie from nowhere, and then that attracts more zombies.
I might be an angel.
So
I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a bite. Pastor Will's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us need to make it
Jesus,
than Dick.
Lily.
We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need
Oops.
medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
Okay.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet you. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
No, it's... Okay, look. We're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out.
She
We
got a
don't
juicy
have any to
booty.
spare for your friend. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
What if I find some more? Will that help pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
Oh, I
His
have a
name is
flashlight.
Ed.
Okay.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nobody minds if you're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just don't take shit you haven't earned.
Yeah. So, influence is the currency of the game.
Wait, what?
There's a cell tower behind the swine and bovine. From up there, you should be able to get a good look at the town. Maybe you'll spot some place to find medicine.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just hurry, okay? I'm not sure how long I can rein Alan in.
Look for medicine. Alright. That is my current mission. So, through here, as you can see, this is the layout of the settlement, the Church of the Ascension, apparently. So, we've got a watchtower over here, we've got a medical area, church kitchen, a pastor's quarters, radio room, and also parking. So, we don't have any outposts. It's down the bottom right. It says outposts with the 4 empty boxes. We can actually get outposts, and I have to manually clear a building in order to make it an outpost. But through here, we can build what we want. So we can create a garden, set up a training area, set up a medical area, sleeping area, basic workshop, and they all have their own pros and cons. Oh, less cons, more pros. But some things, actually, yeah, there is cons. Some things cost a lot of, like, for example, if I go here, it costs influence for me to do anything like this. Then, in order to upgrade, I have to spend supplies and stuff like that. Pardon me. Upgrading and... Like, this is just to make snacks. Piece together a few blah, 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 and then we get some more snacks. Make coffee, cook a big meal, and that adds a vitality bonus for everyone. So, it's like little perks that you can get. But the more places that you have... So, I was thinking about getting a... setting up a workshop or something like a bigger sleeping area. Provides no beds but gives a 50% chance of preventing sleep deprivation, which is good. Free healthcare, 10 max vitality, 15% recovery chance from injury, illness. Exercise area, more stamina, organized exercise program, additional 10 stamina for everyone. You see, these are very, very good things to have. But it costs. It really costs. So I was thinking about sleeping area first, because we are going to need a lot of sleep. when we start out. Sleeping area, and then we can set up a medical area. Or a workshop will come in handy, actually. I'll do that. Alright.
Good stuff, man.
So he's got emotes as well, which means that
Over here!
like it was designed for multiplayer, but it didn't end up getting multiplayer, which
I'm
is
cool with
weird. I don't know. It's a weird touch that they put into a single player game. No, I think it's alright. So, this has been the start of the game, the tutorial phase of this game, and it is a very, very, very good game. I can't stress that enough. So all I have to do now is to go and find medicine. Alright, so these houses with the red and the bloodstainy stains, they are infestations, which means houses that are flooded with zombies. And I have to go here, and it's gonna have a lot of zombies, so wish me luck. I'll do that in the next episode. You've been watching Scarabic Gaming. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you like my content. And this is State of Decay, so stay tuned for more episodes, and I'll see you soon in the peeps.